Top 7 symptoms for a cracked engine block. It's very easy to misplace a bad head gasket for a cracked engine block. It's important to know precisely what to suspect when you start noticing some unusual signs in your car. But how do you know your engine block is cracked? Top cracked engine block symptoms. Number 1. Visible crack. The easiest way to figure out if you have a cracked engine block is to look out for visible cracks. You might need to pull out your car's engine and thoroughly inspect it. You might need an expert to help you with this. This is your best shot at figuring out what is wrong with your engine block. Look out for crack points. Are there any visible leaks or fracturing in the engine block casing material? You can make it easier by cleaning the engine block before the inspection. Number 2. Engine smoke. You didn't notice any visible cracks in your engine block? That doesn't mean that you don't have a cracked engine block. Engine smoke is one of the notable symptoms of a cracked engine block. The smoke will usually come from inside the engine, emanating from any of the cracks. Engine blocks handle the combustion process of an engine. They are equipped with heat and cold resistant features. When the crack is severely damaged, the combustion process is jeopardized. This allows smoke to flow freely out of the engine. These smokes are usually combustion air or engine exhaust gases. They are primarily dark or blue-gray. Number 3. Leaks. You may also notice leaks in your car's external or internal system. Visual leaks are one of the major symptoms of a cracked engine block. You should detect oil or coolant leaks. These leaks can extend to external leaks where you will start seeing oil on the ground. You might see coolant on the floor. This usually happens if the outer part of the engine block is cracked. You need to understand that a bad head gasket also presents similar symptoms. The leaks of a cracked engine block happen externally or internally. The internal leaks can lead to coolant leaking into lube oil or lube oil leaking into the coolant. This will result in the contamination of both elements. Number 4. Oil and coolant contamination. Cracked engine blocks are usually posed with problems of oil and coolant contamination. The engine and coolant will end up mixing. You will notice that the coolant will leak and contaminate the oil while the oil leaks through into the antifreeze. This happens because these elements have found cracks that grant them easy access to other components where they shouldn't be found. The engine block contains passageways that independently transport oil and coolant. These passageways will be compromised if the engine block crack is close to the passageways. In this scenario, you might start noticing milky-colored oil. This is because the antifreeze and oil have mixed. Oil in antifreeze or antifreeze in oil is one of the most common signs of a cracked engine block. Number 5. Overheated engine. Engine overheating occurs when there is a crack in your engine block. This can happen because there isn't proper combustion or because of the coolant and oil contamination. The antifreeze or engine coolant helps to keep the engine within the required temperature. It protects the engine against overheating or influence by external temperatures. When the antifreeze is compromised, it causes the engine to overheat, which is dangerous for the health of the vehicle. Sometimes, the engine over temperature light is triggered in this case. Number 6. Low engine compression. For an engine to operate, compression is necessary. Engine compression is the last stage of combustion. It involves pressing together the mixture of air and fuel for power generation. The engine compression is not static but dynamic. It changes over time to match the load and speed of the engine. When the engine block is cracked, compression is affected. Low compression will only happen if the engine block crack is deep or severe. Number 7. Poor engine performance. The resulting factors of a cracked engine block will affect the engine's performance. For instance, low engine compression will lead to engine rough running or misfiring. This can go as far as triggering a check engine light on your dashboard or a low coolant level light. These engine defects can range from overheating to having combustion gases in the cooling system or even white smoke from the exhaust pipe. When you notice any symptoms, be aware that your engine block might have a crack. Will an engine run with a cracked block? With a cracked block, Your engine runs but not as well as you expect. A cracked engine block will still run but with reduced performance. This is because there are chances that the crack has caused low compression and loss of oil and antifreeze. A cracked engine block sometimes wouldn't allow you to move the car an inch. The truth is, we wouldn't advise any driver to take the risk of trying to drive with a cracked engine block. It is extremely dangerous to do so, and you might end up causing more damage to the car. How long can you drive with a cracked engine block? I wouldn't want to sound like a bad car instructor, but you can drive for a few miles with a cracked engine block. I will advise against doing this, but the truth is, you can. But don't do it. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel and leave your comments below. Thanks for watching.